Do you like video games and vlogs? Then you should totally check out my second channel over here, also linked down below. Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're watching The Others. I think that this one is going to be a horror because people have been requesting it last year and this year. So we're into it. Not quite sure what this one is going to be about. All I know is that I asked someone to tell me about it without spoiling, and that is basically about family of four where the mom, they have like two children, and the mom is waiting for her beloved husband to come home from the war. So we are currently in the time period of World War II. Yeah, and that's all I know. So yeah, don't really know what how it's gonna be a horror movie, but I'm very intrigued. Anyways, I also go live on Twitch quite often actually, and on my second channel. If you'd like to connect, all my social medias are linked down below, such as my Twitch and my second channel where I usually stream on. And then if you want to watch my full reaction together with me, it will be over on my Patreon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting as always. I truly appreciate it. And let's get on with what can be, actually, I believe it is our last horror movie for Spooktober. Didn't really see that many. I think we saw 3. Okay, well, the 4 movies is like, that's usually what I do. Enough rambling. Let's get into it. My gosh. Are you okay?
Mr. Tuttle, your hair. You've come about the...
Oh, yes, of course. Come in. I wasn't expecting you so soon.
About the what?
You must be the gardener.
Ah, that's right, the gardener.
This young lady is called Lydia. Don't let that angel face fool you, ma'am. She's older than she looks.
Can you iron?
She can't talk, ma'am. The poor little mite's a mute.
All right, the other girl I had spoke too much anyway. As you can see, the housework has been rather neglected since the servants disappeared almost a week ago.
I mean, they just vanished.
Into thin air.
There's nobody more honest or hard-working than us. Isn't that right, Mr. Tuttle?
The kitchen. I have breakfast at 8.
Wait, why did she lock it?
At 1 and dinner at 7:30.
And the master, ma'am?
The master went off to war. No news since the war ended.
Oh, it has ended.
In this house, no door must be opened without the previous one being closed first. It is vital that you remember this. It's not as easy as it may seem. That old piano was already here when we moved in. Please do not let the children thump away on it. It sets off my migraine. Silence is something that we prize very highly in this house.
There's something weird about this.
Ma'am, there's really no need to show us around the whole house.
Yes, because here most of the time you can hardly see your way.
What do you mean, ma'am?
Perhaps I should introduce you to the children.
There has to be something weird about the children because she's locking everything and stuff.
To the garden now. You'll find tools in the shed.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes this place doesn't seem like a home. Is it because her children are psychotic or something? I don't know. Excuse me. Why is it all dark?
I'll wake them. You wait here. Whatever you do, don't open the curtains. Wakey, wakey. Now, come on.
There's something about the kids.
They're still half asleep.
Oh, they're not that bad.
My name is Mrs. Mills, but you can call me Bertha if you like.
Anne, Nicholas,
What pretty names.
are you going to be our new nanny?
Do you go to the kitchen and close every shutter?
There's something weird about this house.
Their condition. The children have a very serious allergy to light. And they must never be exposed to any light much stronger than this. Otherwise, in a matter of minutes, they will break out in sores and blisters and begin to suffocate. They would eventually
I don't like this toast. It tastes funny. I liked it better before.
It's because before somebody else made it. You're not coming back, child.
Just like Daddy.
Oh,
The others said they wouldn't. They did. And then it happened. Be quiet.
What happened?
Mummy went mad.
the mom is the problem.
Mrs. Mills, would you come outside a moment? I just checked the letterbox, and this week he hasn't. It's an advertisement for servants. Since it was never published, would you mind explaining to me what you're doing here?
The truth is, we just come by on the off chance. You know, a big house like this is always in need of someone who knows the ropes.
You mean you served in a house like this one before?
We, in fact, used to work here.
Here?
They were the best years of my life.
This is so creepy.
My children sometimes have strange ideas, but you mustn't pay any attention to them. Children will be children. You can stay.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
There is something so weird about this.
Rejoiced and showed themselves willing to die for Christ, filled with rage and ordered their heads to be cut off.
What do you find so amusing?
Are they laughing?
Those children were really stupid because they said they only believed in Jesus and then they got killed for it. Inside, I would have believed in him, but I wouldn't have told the Romans that.
Is that what you think too, Nicholas? Oh, you'd have saved your heads being chopped off by the Romans, that's true. But what would have happened afterwards? In the next life? After we die, where would you have gone?
Oh. To the children's limbo.
What?
The hell where the damned go. Then there's purgatory, the bosom of Abraham where the just go, and limbo where children go.
At the center of the earth, they're damned forever.
The children.
Forever. Pain. Forever.
Oh my lord.
I think you can study in separate rooms.
No.
Yes. If you see a ghost, you say hello and you continue on studying.
Mummy,
What?
give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Oh, sweet.
Wait for me outside. You know I can't.
Over there.
What is happening?
Whenever you feel afraid, I want you to squeeze it with all your might and our Father, and then your fear will go away. Don't you see that when you do that, the Lord is with you?
I feel like there's something about this house. Because why are the children so scared of it? Saying they will see ghosts? Is it haunted? I think it's haunted. Oh no.
Do you have any children?
Mr. Tuttle and the girl, Lydia, are all I've got, and I'm all they've got.
Was she born a mute?
No.
What happened?
I think I finished here, ma'am. If you'll excuse me, I think I'll go and see if Mr. Tuttle needs a hand.
He doesn't want to talk about it. Oh, maybe there's something weird about them.
Nicholas, I'm coming! Nicholas,
What's the matter?
why were you crying?
I wasn't crying, I was reading. I haven't learned it yet, Mummy.
I just heard you a moment ago. There's no need to feel ashamed, darling.
If I'd been crying, I'd tell you.
Oh, really? So I imagined it, did I?
No, it was that boy.
What boy?
The boy that was here a moment ago. And I've already told him he's not allowed to touch the piano. His father's with the others in the hall. They're viewing the house.
That'll do, Anne. That's enough.
I would believe children that are saying there's ghosts in the house.
Would you mind telling me how a boy can get in and out of this room if it's locked? This house is like a ship. The light must be contained as if it were water by opening and closing the doors. My children's lives are at stake.
But, ma'am, I...
Do not argue with me. Be quiet.
Oh my lord. I feel like Lydia has seen something.
But I was in the hall the whole time. And then I went out into the garden. You saw me with your own eyes.
I hope you are not suggesting that it was me. Do you think that I would overlook such a thing and endanger the life of my own daughter?
It's like, yeah.
Ghosts aren't like that. They go about in white sheets and carry chains. They come out at night.
She's such a brat.
Well, I don't believe you saw that boy. Believe what you like. You'll soon be begging us to play with you.
Poor Lydia, she's just sitting there.
Why have you opened the curtains? It was Victor. Victor, come out from behind that curtain so my stupid brother can see you.
Yeah, same.
Oh, I'll just have to do it myself then. Stop it. Get off that bed, both of you. This is our bed.
She's possessed.
I'm going to tell Mummy about you. To touch his cheek, though, knows you're real.
Isn't that just... She's...
What did it?
This child is gonna be possessed.
Today you're being punished, and you'll do as I say.
Mummy, I won't ask forgiveness for something I didn't do.
You're lying!
I am not! Limbo's only for children who haven't been baptized, and I have.
Well, you showed her. I think she's scared of the child.
She's got to learn to swallow her pride and ask for forgiveness.
Priest will be very pleased to hear that, ma'am.
The other deigns to pay us another visit. He knows perfectly well that the children can't go out. I'm beginning to feel totally cut off from the world.
I understand that.
Mrs. Mills, I've had to put up with the noise of Lydia running around above my head. She's been hurtling backwards and forwards as if there were 3 of her. Would you kindly tell her it's not necessary to kick up quite such a rumpus just to do a little cleaning? Couldn't bear to get another migraine attack.
Oh, she seemed confused. She's like, Lydia doesn't do that. It's Victor's family. And the others that are in the hall.
Lydia!
And then she sees that Lydia is outside. Oh my.
I told you there was someone in the room, and you punished me. Now I don't know what to say.
And I want the truth.
Oh. Being stressed out.
Mummy, you're letting the light in.
Of course, it has to go in here. Why does every movie have to have like this creepy ass room? Does every movie have to have a creepy room like this? Like, honestly. I'm hearing stuff.
She's what?
The woman? Oh. Why do you have all of that? The mirror. Oh no.
For 5 whole years during the occupation, I managed to avoid a single Nazi ever stepping foot in this house, and now there is someone here.
Floorboards squeak and the plumbing clanks.
There were voices, I'm telling you.
This is the father, this is the mother. This is Victor, and this is the old woman.
What do these numbers stand for?
That's the number of times I've seen them. Seen the old woman the most.
Ew.
She really scares me. If she's not looking at you because she can see you. Victor told me she's a witch. Breath smells.
What?
I don't want any dark corners where someone could hide.
Yes, ma'am.
You both search the right side, and I'll take the left, and then we'll search upstairs.
I was so scared I had to look to the second monitor. And here I have my recording. Everyone knows that. So I can already see myself and I can see the movie. And I can just see that the movie is smaller than on this screen. And every time there's something creepy, I can't look. Or I can, but it has to be smaller. Oh. I was like, that is so creepy. The thing is, there hasn't been like any ghosts or jump scares or anything yet. And I've been scared a while.
Don't be stupid, I've already told you. Ghosts go about in white sheets and carry chains and go, ooh!
Why do you make up such stories?
I don't, I read them in books.
Well, you shouldn't believe everything that you read in books.
That's what our mother says. But for example, I don't believe that God made the world in 7 days. Doves are anything but holy. They poo on our windows.
Nicholas is so cute. What? There's 2 children. Sure.
Mom,
Mrs. Mills, do you have any idea what this might be?
it is a photograph album, ma'am. They're not asleep, ma'am. They're dead.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
In the last century, I believe they used to take photographs of the dead in the hopes that their souls would go on living through the portraits.
Oh.
Mrs. Mills was cold. Why don't you come and sit by the fire?
Thank you very much, ma'am.
My family left in the summer of 1940, just before the invasion. That was the last I've heard of them.
I think you should leave too.
I don't blame them.
Actually, we left too.
Yeah, just sell the house.
I always felt like I never left this house. Oh, it was on account of the tuberculosis. The whole area was evacuated.
Was that when Lydia went dumb?
Went dumb?
My memory's a bit rusty these days, ma'am.
What happened to her?
Is that what people say when they're talking about mute people back in the days? Or
These things are always the result of some sort of trauma. Something must have happened to her. Did your employers treat you well?
Oh, they were always very kind to us. They treated us just like family. You know, ma'am, I think I will go to bed. Never be able to get up in the morning.
I'm going to stay here a while longer.
Yes, ma'am.
I would hate to live in such a big house all alone. Or like alone with 2 children.
I'm sorry I was so hard on you. Can you forgive me?
Oh, she's thinking about her daughter going numb too. Did I just say numb? I don't think that Anne will go mute at all. I feel like at this age, Anne is too stubborn.
Why did he go to war?
Daddy went because he's very brave and because he wasn't prepared to let the Germans tell him what he had to do.
Oh, come on, we're having an emotional moment. You ruined the concert. Interesting. It's like there's something weird about this door.
The key to the music room! Give it to me! Quickly!
Poor Mrs. Mills.
I checked that room myself. It was empty.
Take these tablets, ma'am.
You don't believe it, do you? Do not believe these things.
I do believe it, ma'am.
Oh.
Where are you off to, ma'am?
I'm going to the village to pay Father Legrand a visit. If he won't come here, then I shall go to him. I need you to search the whole garden for gravestones. I think it was somewhere over there, amongst the trees. Check carefully. It could be overgrown.
Ooh, now she's going to look for them.
And when do you think we should bring all this out into the open?
All in good time, Mr. Tuttle.
What are they doing? What is the plan? What's the idea? What's the plot? What? Huh? Well, you're running a lot back and forth, so right now I don't know where you are. I don't believe it.
You're here. You're here. They said there was no hope. They said I should give you up for dead.
You say a lot of things.
Oh,
I think he is a ghost.
begging God to bring you back. Bring the children their father back.
Like they knew she would return without talking to the pastor.
Mrs. Mills, this is my husband.
I'm very pleased to meet you, sir.
He's very weak. I want you to prepare a hot bath and some clean clothes and something to eat.
Daddy! Why did you take so long?
Have you both been well behaved?
You've been very good.
Have you been good to your mother?
Very good. We study every day for First Communion.
Darling, we've prepared lunch for you. Are you coming down, or would you prefer that...
When's Daddy coming down?
Be patient, Anne. Daddy is not well.
She's traumatized.
On whether they fought on the side of the goodies or the baddies. Your father, for example, fought for England on the side of the goodies.
How do you know who the goodies and the baddies are?
You'll never go to war.
We'll never go anywhere.
That is so sad.
But you said that there were.
No, I said that there are no intruders here, and I don't want to hear another word on the subject.
But you
No,
said...
that is enough.
Can I say something?
No,
Why not?
because you can't. Anne, stop breathing like that. You heard me. Stop it. Stop breathing. Right, you go to your room.
She just told her own daughter to stop breathing.
I've seen them too.
Then why don't you tell my mother? Then maybe she'll believe me.
There are things your mother doesn't want to hear. Sooner or later, she'll see them.
That's a little bit creepy.
Now she's behaving as if nothing had happened. The children will be easier to convince.
Do you think her husband suspects anything?
I don't think he even knows where he is.
At the moment, probably not.
Mummy made this veil especially for you. This dress has to be spotless for your first
I
communion.
promise I won't dirty it. Just let me wear it for a little longer. Just a little.
Oh, just a little.
No sitting on the floor, no leaning against the wall. I think it's scary that she's locking the children into every single room. I feel like something is about to happen. Yeah, maybe not.
The moon may be high.
He's so lucky that he got to come home to his wife and children, though. Excuse me, your mom told you not to sit on the floor?
Anne, you need to take the dress off now. Anne, are you listening to me? Anne?
I think it's gonna happen.
But it's clean.
It makes no difference. Why can't you ever do as you're told?
I'm not looking. Oh.
What's the matter?
What have you done with my daughter?
I am your daughter.
Mom, I heard shouts.
He wants to kill me. You're wicked. You're wicked, wicked.
Wow.
You must get more rest. You can't take on the whole responsibility of this house. Leave it to us.
Oh, and before it's the pills. Because they said that the children are easier to convince.
Anne told me everything.
I wish I had an explanation, but I haven't.
I'm not talking about the ghosts. I'm talking about what happened that day.
That day again? What is that day? Even Nicholas was talking about it.
She hit me. She went mad like she did that day.
I just came back to say goodbye to my wife and children. Now I must go. To the front.
You're not going, do you hear me? You left us once already. You can't go.
We all surrendered! The whole island was occupied! What did you expect?
She's such a good actress.
I loved you. That was enough for me. But not for you. I wasn't enough for you. That's why you left.
War is much bigger than that, honey. Well, it's been a while since they've done this, so... Eyes open, not blinking. Scary. Oh, he left. Poor children. I was scared of looking.
Oh my god! Wait! Oh my god! Where are the curtains? Oh, you're alright. You're alright.
I want my daddy.
So is she.
Daddy's gone.
It's not true. I love you, Mummy.
Of course, she's scared. You hit her.
Who was it? Tell me! Write it down! Please.
That attitude won't solve anything, ma'am. Anyway, she can't write.
My children's lives depend on someone who's taken the curtain. I want your keys now. You want to frighten us. You want to get us out, me and my children. You've wanted to take over this house ever since the first day you arrived. Give me the keys.
I think I've reached the end of my tether. We'd better go and uncover the gravestones.
You saw that? All the doors are open.
She's gone mad. Liar. She's gone mad. She's gone mad. She's gone mad. Where are you going? I've had enough. I'm going to the woods to look for Daddy.
Oh, she's done this before.
If Mummy finds out you're in for it, I want to come and look for Daddy too. You just don't want to be left on your own.
Uh-oh. That's her room.
Say something. What shall I say? I don't know. Anything. Let's see. My name's Anne and I'm walking. What if a ghost jumps out? There's something written here. Let's go. Wait.
Maybe they're the family. They are the ghosts.
Nicholas, come here. Don't speak to them. Why aren't they wearing sheets and clanking chains? You're always teasing me and telling
Oh.
Don't come any closer! Don't move!
Don't trouble yourself, man. Tuberculosis finished us off.
That is so strange.
see their brains. Go on. I'm scared.
Don't separate you.
About the new situation. We must all learn to live together, living and the dead.
Leave us in peace!
And suppose
This is not like anything I've ever seen before.
the intruders.
They took the curtains down. Oh, yes.
I can't leave her on her own. Stop breathing like that.
Oh, something is happening.
Can't you hear it? There's someone there. Come with us, children. Come with us.
The intruders have found them.
There's nothing we can do now.
You'll have to go upstairs and talk to them.
This twist is insane.
Why are you afraid, children? Tell me what happened.
Don't tell her.
What did your mother do to you?
Something about a pillow.
Is that how she killed you?
We're not dead! We're not dead! We're not dead!
Oh, they are.
They made contact.
All three?
The mother and the two children. Quite interesting, don't you think?
I was scared out of my wits.
So far, we have handled this matter your way. But now you listen to me.
We know the woman went mad, smothered her two children, and then shot herself. That's quite enough.
There's nothing wrong with Victor.
Yes, there is. He has nightmares.
He says he has seen that girl, and even this lady has been possessed by her. Let us leave this house.
All right, we will leave tomorrow morning.
This was all a seance.
Then I knew it had happened. I killed my children. I got the rifle.
What?
Then I heard your laughter in the bedroom.
What does all this mean?
Young Lydia said the very same thing when she realized the three of us were dead. And that was the last time she ever spoke.
I couldn't tell you that before now.
The intruders are leaving, but others will come. Now, sometimes we'll sense them, other times we won't. But that's the way it's always been.
If we're dead, let's limbo.
Hmm.
But I do know that I love you. I've always loved you.
This is crazy.
No one can make us leave this house.
Oh boy. That's what happened that day. Oh, for sale. Well, I meant that Grace was going to sell the house and move out. I didn't expect another family to do it, but here we are. This is really good. Okay, friends, that was not what I expected it to be. That was wild. I mean, like, it was the point of wild that I didn't see it coming. I'm always like so aware or up to date to everything that's happening. Okay, now I'm lying. I usually am never. But when there's like going to be a twist, I usually always call it out. Like, for example, Scream and Arrival. We call those out like very soon. And like here, it went straight over my head. It went straight over my head. Anyways, if you want to watch my full reaction, it will be over on Patreon. I absolutely love this movie, and it's weird that I got scared because the movie itself wasn't really scary, but I still got creeped out. But all in all, I really loved it, and I hope you love or loved watching it together with me. All my other social media are linked down below. Same with my second channel that I post on almost daily, and I also stream on there. So yeah, it will be in the corner and linked down below. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.